Hello, this is Robert. It's been a while since we had spoke, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if I had writer's block or if I've just been very busy. I've still been active in the hobby. It's just that it's really been difficult for me just to find the time to not only sit down and talk with you all, but also find a subject really worth discussing. But it just came up to me, and that's this. We've already discussed rare coins, scarce coins, key dates, semi-key dates, condition rarities, but I'd also like to look at a subject matter of coins that are, that fall between the lines. Not necessarily the most expensive, the most rarest, perhaps not in the best super grade, but interesting, holding value of their own and still fun to collect. So at that point, let's take a look. Again, just some odds and ends, and let's just say coin collecting between the lines. Something, let's say, not too serious in completing our date and mint mark sets, but rather just something fun to have and something fun to collect. For starters, let's take a look at this 1913 flat mound Buffalo nickel. I've shown this to you beforehand. This was in a mint state 65 condition, and this was a gift to me actually, and very nice coin. The value on this one retails for $335. This will be the most expensive coin that I'll be showing you. Let's look at the next two. And we are looking at two Mercury dimes. I got these at a flea market. The retail value of these, I would say, would be no more than $20 a piece. I would grade these a mint state 65, at least for the price considerations, because if I ever sold them, I certainly wouldn't sell them for anything less, not for anything less than the $20. Oh, that's a nice reverse. And so is this. And again, one is a 1942, the other one is a 1944. Next is a scarcity in its own right in the Lincoln Penny series. If you've heard of the 1960 small date Lincoln pennies. Now this one you're looking at here is a large date, just to give you a perspective of what the cent looks like. Now take a look at this one here. Notice the difference. And we have another one. And again, this was when I was flea marketing. These are proofs. These are foolproof coins, and the value of these would retail, they don't break the bank for their condition, but in the condition that they're in, I would say between $16 and $20. Let us go a little further. Now the next item that I want to look at is something I never really discussed in detail. It's another series I'd like to introduce you to, the Jefferson nickel. They're nice to collect. They're inexpensive. I am interested in the series, I'd say up to maybe the 1970s, I guess, or right before they changed the design, reverses and such. I don't think the more recent coins have any value to them. This is a 1938 first year. You never see them in circulation. Not only that, but this is uncirculated. So let's also take a look at the reverse. 1938. This one I would say would retail for $11. The next one I want to show you would be the second year. Now you'll see a lot of these actually in change. The older dates still float around in change, by the way. So if you want to start to collect a series, the Jefferson nickels would work perfectly. So they're not silver, with the exception of the war nickels, of course, but you can still even get the war nickels and such in circulation. Here is a 1950. This is the key date, 1950D rather, Only 2.6 million of these were made. So this makes it the scarcest date. This is a mint state coin. This one here is valued at $35. Okay. And then, let's see what else we have. A war nickel. These are the silver ones. Now you can find these in change. You will, but not in this condition. This is mint state. All right, so let's just take a look real quick. This is a 1943. And let's look at the reverse real quick, 1943D. Let's look at the mint mark. And again, the unique thing about these particular coins happens to be the mint mark above the dome. You don't break the bank with them, but they are interesting. So that's the other thing I wanted to stress, coins that are actually interesting. So we have that date and mint mark, and we also have a 1942, again in mint state. Let me just get a nice, let me just get a nice shot of this. Perfect. And let's look at the reverse. And this has the P, Philadelphia date. So what we've looked at was the 43D and the 42P. I've graded them mint state 65 because I'm going on the grading consideration of price. At the mint state 65, they both retail for $20 a piece. And to tell you the truth, if I ever sold them, which I won't, but if I ever did, I wouldn't let go of them for less than $20. You can you can agree or disagree with me, or maybe figure out your own grade on that coin, but I like it. So I think these coins are interesting. Now, in change, the second year of the Jefferson Nickel series is the 1939. You will find them more easily than a 1938. Certainly not in any mint state condition, of course, but generally worn. But you'll see more of the 1939s in circulation. You won't find something like this because this is a proof. I got this from a coin dealer, and this value is actually, the book value at retail is indicating $150. So this might be the second most valuable coin in the series. And of course, I wouldn't have any intentions of selling this one, but yeah, I would agree that that value would be $150. Anyway, this is a nice looking coin. So yeah, the values aren't as high as some of the other coins out there, but you and I can both agree that they are interesting. Again, it was good speaking with you. We will talk again.